Adventure machine activated. Entertainment circuits optimal. Initiating curtain sequence. Full power up.
Hey, long time no see. How you doing, everybody? I'm Chuck E. Cheese, your master of ceremonies, and this little thing is my awesome adventure machine, all revved up and ready to go. So, we have a great show planned for you on Chucky's Talk Show today, brought to you by Concept Cheese Entertainment and Studio Showbiz Entertainment. Never thought I'd be saying those words. Anyways, like I said, we have a great show planned for you. But before we begin today's show, we have a pre-show that shows you some of our favorite adventures. So we hope you guys enjoy those, and we'll see you all in just a little bit, okay? Hey, Brady Back, can you count us down?
Initiating countdown mode. This is the countdown to the countdown. Countdown begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Huh? Hey, how did a fly get in here? Go on, shoo! Shoo! Ah, there you are on the back of my door. Hold it right there. Oops! Oh, hi everybody! I'm Chuck E. Cheese, and I'm proud to say that I'm celebrating 20 years in the entertainment business. And in honor of the occasion, we're about to do something we've never done before. Something with style. Something with taste. Something with elegance and dignity. Yep, to prove that this joint, establishment has got some class, Pasquale will now sing opera.
Thank you too much. Today I shall be singing an aria from Tetrazzini's Al Dente. Helen? Shoo! Get away! Oh, sorry. Helen? Marinara!
Oh, shoo, Fly, shoo!
What, you again? Shoo! Scram! Oh, Buster Fazul! Chuck E., I can't work like this!
Don't worry, Pasquale. I know exactly what to do. Upper level!
The SWAT team is here!
Coming straight at you.
It's me, Chuck E. Cheese the Supreme, and my band of friends.
We're getting that fly!
We're getting that fly.
We're trying something like this!
SWAT team, do your thing. SWAT that fly so we can begin.
Point it out, party people, when you hear the noise!
Got a fly in the house we must destroy.
There's buzzing over here, buzzing over there.
He's on your chair, no, he's in your hair!
These 3 words, when you see that fly, say whoop. There it is.
Whoa, there it
Did you get him?
Whoa, there it
Where is he?
Whoa, there it
Did you get him?
Whoa, there it
Where'd he go now? Did you get him?
Whoa, there
Where is he? Did you get him?
Upside down and inside out!
The buzzing of the bug makes you scream and shout.
Now time for us to get out the swatter!
Make things for that fly much hotter.
Smack him flat on the Steinway!
That's a fine way to spoil his day.
If you see that fly, then show us the way. Say, whoa, there it is!
Let me hear you say.
Whoa, there it
Did you
is!
get him?
Whoa, there it
A
is!
little louder.
Whoa, there it is!
Where is he?
Whoa, there it
A
is!
little louder.
Whoa, there it is!
Did you get him?
Whoa, there it
A
is!
little louder.
Whoa, there it is!
Where is he?
Whoa, there it is! Whoa,
Swat the rider just a spot up on a blotter, swat it. Swat the rider just a spot up on a blotter, swat it. Swat the rider just a spot up on a blotter, swat it. Swat the rider just a spot up on a blotter, swat.
Listen up, get on the fly. Whose moves are gonna make these
lazy's driving me crazy. The buzzing sound from all around's amazing. Get whacking, attacking, keep smacking, he's coming back.
Ooh, look out, that's gonna cost.
Piano looks like a total loss.
Swatting flies can seem unwise when things get broke.
Here's a hammer. Can you hit it, folks?
Can you hit it? Can y'all hit it?
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 Trouble is, there's no knockout blow.
That fly can flee, but he cannot go too far.
Gonna smack him flat, leave him the shape of a bath mat.
Opera's over, I'm not thrilled.
He wrecked the joint, that fly's not killed.
Don't give up. SWAT team's not through.
Whoop, there it is.
Yahoo! Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Where is he?
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Where'd he go now?
There it is. Whoop, there it is.
Where is he?
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Yeah!
SWAT team is here.
Coming straight at ya!
That's me, Chuck E. Cheese, the Supreme, and my band of friends.
Hey, that fly's back.
The flies are back.
Flies back.
Here we go again.
Whoop, there it is. 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 Well, sorry about the opera, everyone. We'll have to try doing that again. Maybe in another 20 years or so. But you won't have to wait that long for more fun. We'll be back in just a little while. See you then.
Did any of you happen to see a cannonball?
Let's see here. I connect the soap suds to the hot water, and the dryer to this hose, and... Oh, it's showtime! Hi, everybody. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I got a little carried away back here. See, as part of our 20th anniversary celebration, we've got a big surprise for everybody.
Oh boy. Is it a great big cake?
No.
Does it have something to do with the sponges?
Yeah, but
Hey, it must be a sponge cake.
no, I told you, it's not any kind of cake.
Sounds like our guesses are all wet.
They sure are, and you're gonna be all wet too. My surprise is that the awesome adventure machine is now my all-new drive-through 21st century easy cheesy car wash. See, we can wash people's cars while their kids are in here having a good time.
Are you sure this contraption will work?
Hey, it's a car wash, Jasper. What could possibly go wrong?
You might not ever get rich, but let me tell you, it's better than digging a ditch.
There ain't no telling who you might meet. A movie star, or maybe even an Indian chief.
Working at the car wash. Working at the car wash, yeah.
Come on and sing it with me.
Car wash. Singing with a feeling, y'all. Car wash, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Come some of the work gets kinda hard, and this ain't no place to be if you plan on being a star.
Let me tell you, it's always cool.
And the boss don't mind sometimes if you act a fool.
At the car wash. Car wash, yeah. Come on, y'all, and sing it for me. Car wash. Car wash, yeah. Work and work.
Well, those cars never seem to stop coming.
Work and work. Keep those rags and machines humming. Work and work.
My fingers to the bone.
Work.
And Chucky can't wait till it's time to go home.
Hey, get your car wash today. Fit up and you don't have to pay.
Come on and give us a play.
Get
Okay, guys. Looks like my idea is all washed up. And so are my friends. Rub-a-dub-dub, guys. But there's no need to scrub our plans for some other 20th anniversary fun. So don't go away. I'll be back in a splash. Yikes! Me and my big mouth. Hi there, everybody. I know you're expecting me to start the show right about now, but there's something I gotta do first. Okay, guys, bring everything in.
Sure, that's easy for you to say.
I'm getting dog tired, and that's a fact.
Me too. These boxes are heavy.
Oh, they sure are. Chucky, just what is all of this stuff anyway?
That stuff is a million little memories.
Huh?
Right now, we're celebrating 20 years of kids having fun at Chuck E. Cheese. And in those boxes are the photographs, the menus, the letters, the crayon drawings, and lots of other stuff we've saved up for those 20 years.
Well, what are you gonna do with it all?
Just step aside and you'll see.
Oh, okay.
All clear? Good, because I'm activating the Awesome Adventure Machine's compactor mode.
Bleep and lapdogs, what are you doing, Chucky?
Everything's getting scrunched!
I hope I didn't leave my box lunch over there.
No, wait. Look, guys.
See, you had nothing to worry about. All I was doing was trying to squeeze 20 years of memories into a scrapbook.
Oh.
And now that I've done that, let's see if we can all squeeze 20 years of memories into a song. You know, life is like a scrapbook. Memories on every page. You look back with laughter, and you'll never feel your age. Now I've been thinking lately about 20 years ago, and what brought us all together for this very special show. I left my home so long ago, waved goodbye to my folks. Worked every club across New York with cheesy songs and jokes. And then I did a show for kids, and man, did we have fun. That was the day that changed my life. My dream had just begun. Every boy, every girl, every kid around the world can have a place to laugh and sing and play. Kids can do what they please when they come to Chuck E. Cheese. They'll be rocking here tomorrow like we're rocking here today.
20 years, can this be true? I guess it has to be. I sold pizza door to door when Chucky came to me. He said,
I need a master chef, you know, who can sing a song.
I sang out operatically, I want to come along.
Someone said, go west, young mouse.
That's just where we went.
Off to California, though we hardly had a cent.
We found a place that was falling down. It was quite a sight to see.
Oh yeah, it needed work, but we didn't care. We knew what it could be. Every boy, every girl, every kid around the world should have a place to laugh and sing and play.
That's right.
Kids can do what they please when they come to Chuck E. Cheese. They'll be rocking here tomorrow like they're rocking here today.
When the place was all fixed up, I I came running through the door. My, oh my, that pizza pie's what I was looking for. Now, Chuck, you made me a talent scout, and I traveled across the land to find 2 more musicians to fill his all-star band.
I was just a country dog with a cabin in the woods, playing a guitar whittled out of a log, and a job sure sounded good.
I was a singer trying my wings, barely out of the nest. When I joined up with Chuck E. Cheese, I knew I'd found the best.
The stage was set, the lights came down, and up the curtain flew.
That show went great 20 years ago.
And all the rest have too.
And the kids who came to see us now have children of their own.
It's like we're all a family, and this is still your home.
Every boy, every girl, every kid around the world should have a place to laugh and sing and play. Kids can do what they please when they come to Chuck E. Cheese. They'll be rocking here tomorrow like they're rocking here today.
Now, life is like a scrapbook. Memories on every page. Look back with laughter, and you'll never feel your age. Now, I've been thinking lately about all the things we did, and we'll still be here in 20 years, 'cause kids will still be kids.
Every boy, every girl, every kid around the world should have a place to laugh and sing and play. Now the kids are having fun, but we've only just begun. We'll be rocking here tomorrow like we're rocking here today. We'll be rocking here tomorrow like we're rocking here today.
Yeah! A lot has changed in 20 years, but one thing is still the same. You kids are the real stars of our show. Always have been, always will be. So, to all you kids and to all you moms and dads, our sincerest thanks for our first 20 years. See you later. Take us home, gang.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Talk Show. I'm Chad with Charles Tucker.
This is the first time that we were in a episode together. It's
Yeah,
weird.
it is. Yeah, it's very weird. And speaking of weirder,
Yeah.
I just had a message from our producer. Yeah.
Wait. Hold it. Wait, so you're telling me that today's episode got an idea from our producer?
Yes.
Well, call me a monkey's uncle. Let's hear it.
All right. Hey, Chad, it's your producer. Hey, listen. Y'all aren't making enough content over at Concept Cheese, so please, please do an episode about the different versions of the remodels and compare each one to see how it's gotten better. Anyways, I'll let you go. I gotta get waxed still. So anyways, bye.
Yeah. The last one was very TMI, but the idea, let's ignore that for another time.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Now
simply ignore our producer because we got something much better than that, way more important.
Yep.
Because tonight we're gonna be talking about this.
Something with style. Something with taste. Something with elegance and dignity. Yep, to prove that this joint or establishment has got some class, Pasquale will now sing opera.
No, not that, no.
Aqua.
Okay. We're gonna be talking about the Awesome Adventure Machine. Something I've been wanting to do for a while now, but Charles, how do we explain the Awesome Adventure Machine?
Well, Chad, that's a very good question, and you folks at home will find out my very long essay on how to explain the Awesome Adventure Machine.
Oh God.
On August 21st, 1996, Showbiz Pizza Time tested out their newest Chuck E. Cheese stage, which was a grand experiment, as it was called the Awesome Adventure Machine. This stage made its debut at the Montfort, Dallas, Texas location, as its grand idea for this stage would appeal to the kids of the 90s, something that could better engage of the video generation, as the machine would aim to take kids of all ages on various adventures in and throughout the world, and through time, whether exploring other planets or visiting the jungle through the video escapades, with Chucky being the MC and pilot. As speaking with Sir Chuck, the Awesome Adventure Machine only consists of a one-stage animatronic, which, you guessed it, only contained Chuck himself, as he was surrounded by an assortment of special effects. Now, since none of the days of the Peacetime Theater Cabaret and Lounge Acts have a single animatronic perform on stage, and never before have a single animatronic held the main stage, so you might be wondering, okay, so what happened to the other band members? Well, for the show tapes and for this stage, the company will use animated walk-around talking heads with robotics eyes and mouth movements, which this wasn't the first time they tried this idea out.
Hi there! I just got an idea how to make Chuck E. Cheese's better than ever. Brand new pizza. Genius if I do say so myself. Popping with new natural toppings. All with lots of sauces and plenty of cheese. So while you're having fun rolling and winning, jumping and spinning, and laughing and grinning, we're in the kitchen making the best pizza in town. Chuck E. Cheese's is better than ever. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now from hearing, the heads will have a battery pack inside of them, with someone behind the camera programming the mouth and eye movements. You know how the Muppeteers would puppeteer their characters with robotic eyes and mouth moves behind camera, which if anyone do you recall from the ChuckyCon 2019 interview, whether you have experience or just watched on YouTube from Duncan and Jeremy interview, Duncan explained about the time the company used the talking heads.
You were actually doing the Galaxy 5000, usually that is the loudest voice, I think.
Last year's event, we had the Galaxy 5000 Chucky make an appearance. It was honestly, it was almost a throwaway live stream. I didn't expect it to be, I personally did not expect it to get the reaction. I got the biggest roar of anything that we had at last year's event.
You guys transferred it to digital or DVD so you can watch that?
No. It was Chucky that came out.
Oh, I got you.
And that's when we had, we introduced the animatronic heads for the characters, and that was it was a total experiment. Orlando had won one of those, I think, for that production too. Yeah. So and some of them had little servos inside, and we were behind the scenes. I was wrangling, and I was building some of the props for that show. Yeah.
I was always worried they were going to catch on fire.
Earlier about how hard it was to wear those.
Yeah, they had Nike had battery packs in the back. I mean, the whole thing was just wired up. I mean, it was kind of like wearing a bomb on your head. It was so unsafe. And every once in a while, if a battery started to go out, an eyelid on one of the characters would be like. It was like, okay, is the character having a stroke? No, we need to change the battery. Just bring him over carefully.
Now, there's not much information when it comes to these talking heads, to which I know who was the company that made them, but I'll admit, the concept was pretty good, well, despite all the same mouth movements. As from what I have heard, Matt Daniel did say he would love to bring back the talking heads into the show, but to the point, he said it would be expensive, and I can really see why. So let's talk about the original development of this stage. The idea for this stage started back in 1995, which yes, This was during the time when CEC was teaming up for Disney for their shows, but that is besides the point. The concept was originally called Showroom 2000, but it is eventually renamed to the Awesome Adventure Machine, as this would bring Chucky to the 21st century, as the company was under pressure from competitors like Discovery Zone, who was forced to CEC to rethink its entertainment options, and a greater force was placed on abilities of free entertainment, as the company recruited some of the Dallas area's best locals to assist in the production. This team included, one of them was Grammy-nominated musical group Bravo Combo, Stephen White, who was not only the scriptwriter for the company, but he also wrote the script for Barney's and Friends, an award-winning video effect and post-production company, Source Group. The Chuck animatronic was a 22 movement, which was created by Animation World. This is the same company who produced the Cyberama shows. So, let's move on and talk about Chuck's outfit. He was dressed in a sporty yellow, pink, and blue outfit complete with a hat, elbow pads, and a Chuck E. Cheese label on his shirt. In his chamber, he was accompanied by slow-moving objects as he built a machine himself, which is pretty much made out of junk. As all in all, there was over 500 individual items such as everyday household, running from bicycle wheels to bathroom scales, with the showroom including computerized lights and movements from items that Chucky put together, such as an animated globe, tricycle, trash can, hubcaps, tennis rackets, iron, and bubbling water bottles. Wow, Chucky, that's a lot of junk.
Oh yeah!
Alongside Chuck were some supporting characters. One of them was Brainovac, who was a combination of computers, calculators, and a vacuum cleaner, who acted like Chucky's first officer, calculating coordinates and keeping the command's model tidy.
Information accurate. The newest Chuck E. Cheese is located in Atlantis.
Yep, Atlantis, the legendary city all the way at the bottom of the ocean. Can you take us there, Brainivac?
Affirmative. Setting coordinates. Destination locked.
Next was Dusty, who was Brainavac's sidekick. He was a mechanical dog-like device that sipped out new data for the Awesome Adventure Machine main computer. But don't you worry, his bark is worse than his bite. And no, that wasn't a pun, it was literally on the website from reading. And finally, they're the Onboard Radar and Bearing Intelligence System, or for short, ORBIS. Yeah, it's a mouthful. This was the Awesome Adventure Machine navigator tracking system to keep Chucky on course and out of trouble. Also provide the time and temperature. As the stage had many intelligent lighting effects on the stage and around the showroom, as the screen to the left of the stage have a lighting zigzag pattern, and the scene on the right have a lighting gear shaped pattern. As above the screen and leading to Chucky are several sets of twisting neon lights, which appear to be electrical current, which is programmed quickly back and forth, as there were also several lighting that appear inside of Chucky's chamber as well. Above him was an LED board which could spell out messages and also display designs. Plus, instead of curtains, Chuck's stage will have a versatile sliding door to open and close.
Shh. Quiet, everybody.
Adventure machine activated. Countdown to adventure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, that's funny. My door isn't opening. It's almost like something was holding it shut. Do you kids out there see anything holding my door shut?
Oh, that's better. Hi there, everyone, and welcome to our big 20th anniversary celebration here at Chuck E. Cheese.
Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, the Awesome Adventure Machine made its public debate at the Montfort, Dallas, Texas location, where this test stage replaced the 3 stage. This stage itself was too big to fit in the Doom 14 programming room, so the stage was programmed at the store itself, as the programmer would stay overnight to program Chucky. Unfortunately, sadly, there's not a great deal about the technological operation, as the show ran off of Laserdisc and used a rather expensive Dolly Intergauge 7-channel surround sound system with a 10-foot video screen that were operated by 2 rear projector screen system. Plus, to mention as well, the show tapes were actually a lot different from the existing stage, as the Awesome Adventure Machine only received 3 show tapes. This test stage never received any holiday show tapes or the Jukebox Jam show, which the programming was different as well. Chuck's chamber door would be closed, so the walk-around anime Talking Head Chucky could premiere on the screen during certain songs.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the long explaining historical story of the Awesome Chat, wake up! We're still on the air.
You're done.
I hope you did. I hope you didn't went to sleep during my exciting explanation.
What? No, not me. I'm gonna need to stay awake for this next bit.
Right? Can we continue on with the show?
Oh yeah, we're still doing. Yes. So tonight we're gonna treat this episode as a special one. So it's not gonna be one of our usual interviews, because actually this is probably one of our most spectacular moments I think we've ever had for a very long while. Because we're actually with the man who's actually a part of this project. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, George, aka Nostalgia Cow. How you doing, sir?
I am doing really well. Pretty awesome.
All right, awesome. I'm glad you're here. All right, so of course we got a lot to discuss, but of course we're gonna have some fun because literally this is pretty much one of our favorite stages ever. I think I'm correct in saying.
It's like everyone's favorite stage ever.
Yes.
Yeah, this is your favorite stage, and something's wrong with you. Like, let's say, did someone say that the dance floor is their favorite stage? I mean, we're gonna cross over that, but they dance floor your favorite stage, and something's wrong with you. Like, really.
Why would they pick the dance floor? Nobody's that stupid.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know.
Yeah, but we gotta give our viewers better credit because they're not gonna.
I know. I'm just saying. We're just gonna ignore that part of the this segment. I just want to put that in there, but I'm not gonna go too much on it. Anyway, let's continue on.
All right. So, actually, let's start with the basic stuff. So, what brought you to start this project for trying to discover stuff for Awesome Adventure Machine? Like, what inspired you to do that?
It's a very kind of short answer. It just came out of nowhere. I remember, like, on one time, I made like a Facebook account just to, I guess, find old pictures of like stages, stores, whatever. And all of a sudden, in my mind, I said, maybe I can find the AAM stage somewhere. So I tried, didn't find anything. So I was like, that's strange. So how about going to other websites like Reddit, Twitter, like all that stuff. I got responses, didn't get anything. So that was when I started posting on my story about the progress of the search. And then my friend Andre were like, you know what, let's just start a project on this. And so we started contacting people. We got one person, his name's John Rice. We got him. Very kind dude, awesome guy. He somehow this guy saved a lot of stuff over the years, which includes the newspaper article of the Dallas Morning News, and surprisingly the best picture of the up-close AAM stage, which surprisingly now we have decided, well, it's been a fact now that that picture was taken at Arlington in the back room because of the
Oh,
bottom.
so that's where the picture was taken from.
Yes, and the back room of Arlington, which we now figured out because the footage of Brian that uploaded, which yeah. So after the whole John thing, I feel like there was like more out there, like a lot more.
Yeah, yes.
So I got in a few people. Thank goodness one of them actually talked to the guy back in 2000.
2000.
You might know him, the man himself, Travis.
Yes, Travis, which we should get on the show. By the way, I want to plug that in there. Travis, you're watching this episode. You know where to contact me at for the other episodes put on Radio Showbiz. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. We love you, Travis. Back to your saying, George.
So Travis over here told me that he talked to a guy named Brian Hagen, whatever. Brian Hagen. And I'm like, wow. Like I was like, okay. Like I was like, wow. So, and then he told me like this Brian Hagen guy. He's the one that sent me the clips of the AAM pictures of the Rockefeller, Yogi Bear, and the Magic Show.
Wait. Hold on a second, George.
Yes.
I'm sorry to cut you off on this one, but I know you had talked to me about the Yogi Bear one, but you took pictures of the Magic stage.
According to the website, those pictures were submitted from him.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think just from it. I think they're pictures from corporate.
I know the history, the information said it was like different corporate, but I was just wondering. Okay, cool.
So and of course he filmed footage of the IAAPA of the new Rockefeller show, the Playhouse stage, and Bubba the Gorilla. So it's like, all right. So we searched countless times. We did a research on him. Luckily, I was able to get him. And how can I put it? We had to wait extra months just so he can send us stuff. So we got a response back in August 31st of 2021, and then December 2nd is when he finally responded back, and when everything went crazy for us, and the rest is history.
Yeah,
he uploaded the footage, and
keep in mind too.
Yeah,
it was like, I thought Joe was like, oh yeah, it's just footage, and it's like, I remember at work too when I was seeing it.
Yeah,
I was at work too.
Yeah, so whenever that happened, I remember vividly of like, wow, like
that's crazy.
We did it, like we actually did it.
And seeing the background, what Chaz's virtual background is with the two bumpers right there, that was like, oh my god, this is so crazy. And
yeah,
then,
it's
like,
an amazing thing.
The quiz too, and it's like, dude, this is like the most craziest thing we gotten from 2021.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is too. Yeah, and the crazy thing is too is like there's like so many Easter eggs with the Awesome Adventure Machine that we had freaking no idea about until this just came out. It's freaking brilliant.
Yeah, I want to give a huge thanks to Brian for not only uploading that footage of the Awesome Adventure Machine, which I watch almost every day. I can't stop listening to Car Wash.
he literally played this thing at the car wash. I'm not making this up.
Are you for real? Wow.
He really did.
It's one of my favorites. It's like that, and I love the Mobile one with the Las Vegas stage. Not the Destination Imagination, but the other one with January 95. I just love that song choice he put in. But he was saying to Brian for uploading so much stuff. It's like, dude, seeing all this happen, and it's like, and it's just amazing. And I'm gotta admit, it took me a while to re-edit the last part of the evolution for the Awesome Adventure Machine, which some would say that the Awesome Adventure Machine was the best part of the evolution, and it was. Yes, Chad.
I hate to interrupt, but can I
Oh,
just,
no, you're good.
Can I just say, I hate to even goof off during this important thing, but your background is so freaking hilarious right now because
thank
your head.
There we go. Look at that. Yeah.
No, go back, because your head. No, go back, Charles, go back up, go back up, because your head is so perfectly aligned with the ears in the background. It's so perfect. You got Chucky.
There we go.
You got Chucky ears.
Great.
Let me know if Charles should have ears for the rest of the show. Let us know in the comments below.
We should show merch for ears.
We should they've already done that. We're not doing that. We're not jumping on that trend. No.
Anyway, but a little fun fact though, now you mentioned it, for the Awesome Venture Machine, let me put my body down a little bit. I used Chad's little remix. You want to check it out? Hey, give it a listen. It's pretty
Link
cool.
in description below. Back to
the
I'm sorry. Anyways, back to the Awesome Adventure Machine and the other stages. But yeah, I remember seeing the footage and being like so in shock with like how everything looked and everything. It was a brilliant piece of design. I'm surprised they didn't do more of these at all, even though it was so expensive. I mean, definitely could have been room for improvement if they needed them.
Yeah. John, who was I guess the main guy in the marketing, said like even before it was installed, it was already like a failed product.
Really?
Yes, because
they predicted it before.
Yes.
God.
And they talking about went through it and I'm not kidding. Like the moment the action started, they were already planning for the alpha, like something like caught.
That's
well, that I did hear, yeah, because they were already developing the alpha, yeah.
Well, it's like saying they're playing out the dance floor and they already know it's a failed concept, but hey, they're still working out. That's what it sounds like to me.
Sorry, producer. Sorry. That was brilliant. I love it.
But it sounds like it. It's like you're predicting this stage. It's like, oh, it's a failure from the start, guys.
Yeah. But
no.
Well, go ahead. I'm listening.
Sure. I would say, as a kid, I always thought that, it's just the same segments because it's like looking at those 3 clips a while back. It was like Jasper and Munch will like be like closing Chucky's door, and it's like, oh, okay, it's just the same segments because I didn't really know like much about like the differences and everything like that. And now looking at it, how it was all different, Chucky interacting with Brainy back instead of like the other characters, and Chuck Chambers' door will be closed, like don't hurt, worry, whoop, there it is. Crap, what was it? Oh, car wash, and like you see how it would close and just like have the walk around Awesome Venture Machine head Chucky, which is really cool in my opinion. And I know Donovan has said one story one time, like saying one time they left his doors completely open and one time they closed it. I think the footage was the one when they closed it. I don't know when was the one when they opened it, because I know the doors were like a very huge problem during those times.
Yeah, that's what I was told for my
yeah.
Like
a
let me see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I remember. Let me ask you this though. If Awesome Venture Machine were to come back, do you think they would be able to make it better if they could? Do you think it would be possible to bring it back?
Knowing the company now, I heavily doubt it, because
at this point, I mean, Matt did say he wanted to bring back the talking heads, but they are expensive to look at.
Yeah, they've
Let me ask you this. Did Brian ever say what was the company that made the heads? I haven't finished watching the interview yet.
I honestly forgot, and honestly watching those 5 hours again is like a complete nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched the rest of it.
I've only watched it fully, all the 5 hours once, and that was on Christmas Eve when the video premiered.
Right.
Never
Oh, that's
again.
right.
Or I thought it was like something that he has said. I don't
Oh,
not
God.
remember. But as far as I am concerned, I really don't aware like what was the company that made those heads.
I'm sure somebody can make an aftermarket version or something eventually. They could do the Disney technique, maybe. Or a Muppet thing, I don't know.
The Disney and Muppet technique are the both same things, actually.
I'm actually going to say this, too. I'm actually probably going to regret this, but... because people are going to come after me and be like, oh, you got to do this, but... Because I was actually telling you this a couple weeks ago when we were talking about doing this. I mean, like you said, how the company is doing with their remodels now, it's not going to happen, but...
You know, it's funny, I just got a comment, too, on my phone from one of our previous episodes about an idea for the dance floor. So I had to read that comment.
Yeah, so the thing is, I'm probably going to regret saying this, but it needs to be said. Because especially with the way 2.0s are built now, you could technically, possibly, it's not 100%, but maybe I would say a 50% chance you could possibly rebuild the Awesome Adventure Machine.
Wow.
You technically could. I think you could. And people are going to be trashing the comments, which we're going to have to save it. So sorry, folks.
Yeah, pretty much. And just because of that, look at what I did to my mic. Something.
Oh, good job. You broke your microphone that I recommended you. Good job.
It could be worse. Could be in the laptop.
Wow. And you're turning invisible. You're a ghost.
Back to the Chucky years.
Oh, this is great. I love this episode. This is my favorite.
That footage fully remastered at 60 frames. Brian told us it was about 80 GB, like a big file.
Jeez. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
Because 80 GB, like, it's bigger. It's I'm gonna say it's bigger than a computer, almost entirely.
Yeah.
It's because especially in 4K, it is not gonna be a stable file, and that is a fact.
Yeah. So pretty much, he told us that he had to pull up YouTube for it just to upload it. And
yeah.
It must have been a nightmare to upload. That's crazy.
They probably have to put up another data block just to upload the damn thing.
Speaking of which, speaking of which, again with 4K and stuff. I mean, I'm going back on the Awesome Adventure Machine on this one.
Yeah.
Well, not with Awesome Adventure Machine, the Alpha, actually, because I do want to talk about this one.
Really?
It's the Alpha show. This is the Alpha show in general. That's all. Nothing else.
Where are you going with this, Charles?
Oh, well, basically, it kind of amazed me how the May '98 show played out for the Alpha. Well, both shows. I'll take that back. I actually found it more interesting than the existing stage version. I mean, we all grew up watching the existing stage version of both shows. Well, Awesome Adventure. Well, Awesome Adventure Machine Alpha kind of didn't really have that much to look at for me, but I just found it so interesting at how it really all played it out, and of how the dialogue was too back then, because it doesn't concern like Chucky's talking to the other band members who are not there. Like they barely talk. Chucky rarely talks to the other band members. Like, I'm thinking of Brian video right now, not the official list, but in the last segment they have talked. Kind of somewhat a bit of, oh yeah, they kind of did.
Yeah,
but it's just a whole way that the whole show was just put out, and the whole process of it too, and especially the installation video that Brian uploaded a while back in Montford.
Yeah, which, man, knowing the way he is now, I don't know. I don't know, but we might get Strike It Up.
I'm hoping we do, because if they program it the same way the intermissions, I'm gonna say literally the best stage ever. I'm gonna take back what I said about the beta, like for real.
If Brian said this man remembers vividly Strike It Up, then we know that it's special. Like
You know, I know this probably won't even happen. Since like so many stuff like from the IAAPA with the new Rocket Fire, which was amazingly footage by the way. I'm kind of hoping, and I know this not gonna happen anytime soon. If he has like the Yogi Bear footage of the stage, because I'm kind of curious how that all played it out. And I know you had told me a while back about it.
Yeah, which he doesn't have it. I don't think so. I heavily doubt.
You just mad. I'm kind of glad.
Anyway,
I'm kind of glad they probably just actually what they probably did is they probably just left it somewhere. Be like, oh, whoops, I left it by accident. Oh well, another project soon. I don't know.
At least he didn't have the trademarks to it.
Which the footage that we have now, the one Brian played, that's not the full original. It's the full original has the intermissions, like it's pretty much the entire show. Which I'm pretty sure that's the same copy. If it is the same copy that was used in the beating that John saw. If not, then there goes new footage confirmed.
Right.
Well, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Well, actually, we can keep talking about the stages in Awesome Adventure Machine.
Sure.
Sure.
Love to.
So, what did you think about the programming style of the Awesome Adventure Machine when you first saw it, when the footage came out?
When I first saw it, with the preview, because I did see segment 2, but in the video it's called segment 1, but segment 2, Don't Hurt to Be Worried. I was just blown away because I remember the moment I received the email of the preview, I clicked on it, watched it. I was amazed. I screamed, "Oh my god!"
You screamed?
Yeah, I screamed, "Oh my god! Chucky has a chair."
Yeah, I found that interesting. Yeah.
And now, he was leaning back and forward. He was twisting and turning, left and right. I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's cool that he had a joystick for, it's a hockey stick joystick. I don't know what it was, but it was really cool.
It's really weird because he has that thing on during the whole show, and necessary he just pulls it, and there's no reason sometimes he gotta pull it. That might sound dirty for some people, but who cares?
Wait. So basically, they kind of redesigned Uncle Clunk in a way.
Exactly, without the banana. But anyway, I just have to say that because I know how your mind is, Chad. Anyway, it just the lever hockey stick Chucky was holding. I feel like they could have used his right arm for something else, They
probably could have,
not stuck it in.
Which, speaking of the programming, I really shouldn't say this, but I will, because this story is pretty funny. While I was talking to Travis, he said that while Donovan was, I guess, doing something and cleaning up, whatever, the store, Brian,
oh, I know the story. I already know what you're going to tell. Feel free to tell the audience. Tell the audience, please.
Okay. Sure. Brian lost his programming progress of the stage, and this man went crazy. He was throwing papers everywhere.
He was mad. He was upset because a lot of people don't know this because programming takes a very long time because you have to be very patient. Because as a programmer, I know.
And imagine programming at midnight. And
all the way till morning.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot, and I mean a lot of coffee.
And speaking of his schedule, he said he had 3 hours of sleep, so he'll go to corporate and then come at the and go to Montfort for nighttime, and then sleep for a few hours and then wake up, go to corporate, program 3-stage cybers, and then go to Montfort, repeat.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, I can't.
Take one day out of it.
Because here's the thing: a lot of people don't know this, but this was the only stage because it was never at the corporate office. This was the only store that had it. or
Yeah.
place that had
Yes.
it. Period.
Any place, yes, you're right.
So that's why they went there to program. 'Cause
Well,
there was no other place.
Well,
What?
technically Arlington, but
yeah,
I think that was only for like the August '96 show. Like I think the
Yeah.
rest were at the Montfort show.
Right.
wait, that
right.
was what? My mind's be one every day. I was gonna say, I thought we was gonna consider the portrait stage like one of the first to be programmed at the restaurant, but I could be wrong. Is it?
Maybe. Oh wow.
Maybe.
I know Mike Hatchet used to like go like a back room or something. I don't know. It was an article I was reading a while back on Showbiz Pizza saying like he would stay overnight and work the animatronics or something. Someone can confirm it in the comments for that one.
Yeah, please do. Yeah.
Or was it one of Revolutions? I do not remember, but I do
I don't
recall it was an
remember.
article. I recall there was an article a while back on Showbiz Pizza. I don't know how I found it, so that's another question we'll never find out.
Oh my god.
And I just remember reading about it out of boredomness, I guess.
Anyway, according to Charles's boredom.
Hey.
So
Actually, George.
I was just gonna say, like, how do you? How does this compare to like all the other stages we've ever had? You know, like the Star Stage, Galaxy Stage, Circles of Light, Studio C's, stuff like that. How does that compare in your eyes?
I think I will say this. The Galaxy Stage is near the AM. Like it's from the design, it's very similar, which I actually kind of like.
Yeah.
And I believe the Star Stage was trying to bring back the awesome version concept. If you notice the two screens.
Yeah.
Two screens, walk arounds, 96, the same.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and maybe I might be wrong. I'll probably am wrong, but I'll probably the Star Stage was a tribute to the awesome version to the AM. Probably.
Maybe.
I have no idea.
It could be technically. I mean, it was a new concept at the time because they were testing birthday star stuff at that time, so they were trying to update
wasn't
a little bit.
that much attention,
Which, speaking of birthdays in the AM, I'm pretty sure those birthdays at that Monster during that time were like the best.
Oh yeah, man! It's first having a birthday there with two screens.
Because
Mouth.
if you notice in the intermissions, in one of them, it shows there's a camera on top of the ceiling.
Yeah,
which was, I guess
it
the
rotates back and forth. Yeah.
Yes, which was I'm assuming later on the alpha on the console on the showroom.
Yeah, it used to be in the alpha. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, apparently that camera was used for birthdays too.
Yeah.
I guess to showcase the birthdays.
Just birthday stuff.
Wow. Imagine speaking of which, I think on the left, on the left screen, it's Iron Man on the top, and then that's
Right here?
actually a turntable.
Right here?
Yes. Oh yeah, yes. No. Far. Like far.
It's in
Yeah,
different-
far.
Wow, I see it. That's
There's a-
incredible.
Yeah.
It's like I'm here.
So, yeah. It's Iron Man top, and then on the bottom, it's actually a turntable. So imagine
cool.
then. So imagine them trying to hype everyone up. Wow, and then Chucky in the walk around, and probably in the AM walk around or the tux in the AM coming out of the little tube.
Yeah.
And just coming out all excited, like,
oh
man.
Cool.
See, that is a lot better than the one stage design.
I'm with you on that one. Yeah.
Because during those times, and okay, so I mean, I'm gonna say this right now. This is not a controversial thing. Ever since Peace of Time Theater, guests have been seeing two Chuckies. Now, of course, you have the Rocker C stage. That's like had that cover of Chucky Parade.
Yeah, the
Chucky
banner
Light
drop down.
thing.
Yeah.
And it still doesn't. It's still gonna cause a problem. 3 stage kind of did, had that same issue, but at the same time, it's still going to cause a problem. Rose Stage, not really, because not a lot of stores use curtains. I heard they kind of did use curtains, but not every store did. That was another problem. 1 and 2, no, 2 stage, sorry, 2 stage. It was the same problem. And then with the 1 stage, it was like, okay, cool. You got this turntable. Chucky's alive. Awesome. But it still doesn't ignore the fact that you're still going to see 2 Chuckies in the game room and you're going to see 1 Chucky on stage live. And then with the Awesome Invention Machine, which I found pretty cool, and I know Donovan's played this story too, because I think he was a Chucky performer as well. That with that turntable, like George had mentioned, it's great because it's like you have Chuck Chambers' door closed the whole time during a live or birthday show. You have the walk around Chuck will come into the turntable and like perform and sing along with guests. And I'm thinking that he also like wasn't out a lot with the kids. I'm not really 100% sure, but it's a pretty cool concept that they came up with. And it's a lot better than the turntable technique for the 1 stage, because sometimes the turntables don't really work a lot. And I can see why they stopped using it for a while or in a long time, because it's a problem.
Yeah, it was a massive problem.
Cool. It's a pretty cool concept they got done.
Yeah, I think it's a brilliant idea. Like, that pretty much ups the birthdays. I mean, just imagine it. DJ Chucky. That would be brilliant. That'd be a brilliant concept.
Exactly. DJ Munch.
Well, I mean, DJ Munch was brilliant in its own way, ironically.
Yeah. So just want to plug that in.
Well, I should probably. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not too sure in this, but for the live shows, like, you know, the walk around, we only know that right now 2 were on the AM. That's Strike It Up and Get Ready.
Mm-hmm.
And the twist.
Oh, yeah.
The twist.
Yeah.
The twist outside the heads.
Oh yeah, and the twist.
So that's
in the same year as the AAM, do you think they might have had Chucky Says? Because if you think about it, you have the I guess the cast members in Chucky Says 96 dancing, and on the other screen you have the montage of, you know, Chucky and his friends doing, you know, stuff.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, because Chucky's head was around there now.
Yeah,
around
that
96.
Just a couple months ahead.
Yeah, let's see here. Where the heck are we looking at? Oh yeah, because they play all the way to December.
Yeah, something like that. Then they replaced it with 2002. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'm not too sure, because I know that the AM had August 96 all the way up until April of 97.
Yeah, because they didn't have the holiday or the jukebox jam.
Right, yeah, because they didn't reprogram it. Yeah.
They didn't have time to do all that.
Yeah, that would be
imagine. I could imagine it would be like a nightmare of Brian, the main programmer, to be doing all that stuff overnight with I don't know how many hours.
Yeah, exactly, and
that would be almost over 100, most likely.
With the 3 stages in Cyberamics, it's just like you're just getting in the reprogramming system into the computer, just basically for those songs.
But it's a different type of computer now, because this is somewhat modern technology, but not really.
Yeah.
So it's a little.
I'm just saying, like back in the 90s, of how they used to like jukebox jam. It's just the songs were just reprogrammed, not reprogrammed, same programming. Sorry.
Yeah.
Reprogram.
I think it'd be cool to kind of see, like, because I know having a party in Chucky March were programmed to like the alpha and stuff, but just imagine it on the Awesome Adventure Machine though. That'd be freaking brilliant.
Yeah, it would be cool, but knowing how Every Boy Every Girl was, which I was kind of disappointed a little bit, because I know because all they did was just, I guess, mirror the screens, whatever.
Yeah.
They would have like mirrored, you know, the show. I guess the live show.
They did have some somewhat different clips in some parts of it, and I know they did mirror, yes. But you know, but actually, I'll lead into this question. We'll just gloss over that part. Do you think it's possible to rebuild the Awesome Adventure Machine, and should it be rebuilt?
Realistically, Unfortunately no, because he did tell us that everything was drawn out except for I guess the what's it called, the birthday name neon sign.
Mm-hmm.
That was that was saved and put in a corporate office. However, according to Brian, which he was the one that installed and uninstalled the stage, he did say that everything was thrown out pretty much. The bots, the robots, Chucky, the robots.
I mean, that's their usual thing. That's what they always do. But
yeah.
But
I got Chucky. I got Jasper. That's basically
no. Don't go looking for them. No, because they're already they're already gone. But
no. I was talking about that clip. I was talking about that clip from the installation.
No. So what I'm thinking is, do you think it would be possible to recreate the Awesome Adventure Machine? I mean, because we have the footage. Because I think it would be. I think technically, because of how easy I mean, it's a technological nightmare. I admit, but I think it could be. But I mean, what do y'all think? Do you think this could happen?
With your genius brain of how much project you have put into, like with the sign, the keyboard, and other stuff that I should not mention, but
what? Oh, you talking about the new studio? Yeah.
Well, yeah, that and other stuff too. But anyway, I just see you probably doing it. You know,
Why
you
me?
have the right.
Why me?
Hey, look, I mean, who else? I mean, like some obvious little person is gonna do it. I mean, look, you create a keyboard. What else you can't?
It's not a long clip. Okay, let's see. I built 3 arcade machines actually. We built the new studio. I've built the keyboard. I built the sign. I've actually built the rope light housing at franchises Jasper's Giant Star Diner.
Hey, you can even build your own Studio C for all we care about.
That's not possible. I'm not gonna build I'm not gonna build a Studio C. No. Oh god. That's too much to dream, especially since I just lost one, so it's probably not gonna happen.
I feel you.
Maybe we can make this happen. I mean,
yeah, but speaking of which, I really feel bad for the main guy who designed it, which I don't know if y'all know, but I mean, probably y'all might know because of the interview we did with Brian. It was actually Duncan Brandon who made the concept art and named all the robots.
Wait, what?
Really?
Huh?
Yes.
Holy crap! Sorry, Duncan.
Sucker doodles.
Sorry, Duncan.
Yes.
I doubt he's watching it.
Yeah, I doubt he's watching.
He did. Yeah, supposedly he did, but we don't know. But most likely, if it's going for Brian, then most likely it is the case. Which makes more sense because in the like August 11th footage, aka the one where they're all in, he is filming it and he's there. I guess trying to see how they're installing it.
Yeah, because he did film the real show too and stuff. Because there was a Chucky Con. I don't know if y'all people watched it, but if you did, go watch it. He was talking a little bit about that show when they have the animated heads and stuff. Apparently, his wife.
Yes, I put a clip in the Evolution.
Yeah, because his wife was actually Pasquale in Silicon Valley Showdown, which was freaking awesome. Anyways, continue. You can go ahead. Finish.
Yeah. So pretty much he did the concept art and like the robots and I just feel bad for him.
Wow.
Imagine put all that work into it and then like a year later, trash gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably
landfill. Since the copyrights are still up in the air, maybe Duncan can get the copyrights of those.
Who knows? Maybe. I don't know.
Get it. You know,
that's actually a really tough call, but maybe. Okay, how about this? Maybe there is a way. There could be a way to bring it back if we could. I mean, anything is possible at this point, and of course there are room for improvements, you know. But if we really, really wanted to bring this back, you know, Duncan could probably take back the trademark copyright.
But no one else do that, please. We beg of you, don't do that for right now. But anyways, maybe we could bring it back in some form if we ever wanted to. Maybe we can put that together.
I know that the biggest improvement that if we got to bring it back is the players, like the CD players.
Yes, that would be
unfortunately, unfortunately, doing some research on Laserdisc, those things tend to rot, and knowing a Laserdisc from like 25 years ago, it looks like we probably never gonna get the clear HD version of this 96. Yeah, pretty they tend to rot, and apparently I don't know if it's just me after watching a video of a Star Wars Laserdisc, but the screen is stretched out. So imagine trying to put that on your PC and it's like a really stretched out.
It's like a big thing, yeah.
I doubt they save it unless they like find a way to put like in a CD. But I doubt they did all that if they were smart enough to do it.
I was trying to find some Laserdisc players just in case I might get my hands on it. Those things are like $500 on eBay. So
oh damn!
Hard to get.
Like $300 to like $500. So it's like nah, it's gonna be impossible.
Oh my god! Yeah. No Laserdiscs. I mean, with the technology we got now, I think it would work much better nowadays because with modern technology and and proper tech you can get, it could be technically possible.
You know what? I just thought out of my head. Remember in I think it was summer 2001 when it redid "Don't Hurry to Be Worried."
Yeah.
The footage that was shown, do you think that was from the Laserdisc, or do you think that was remastered? Because it looks very different, like
Yeah, you
like,
don't know.
Very
it probably had to be from the existing shows, as I would have thought, because the clips are the same.
Maybe
it had to have been.
Because the Laserdisc came out in 97, 98, 99, 2000. So we're talking like 5 years.
Yeah, I'm sure they had to have kept it because it's not. A lot, I mean,
so that's like a 5 years difference. All right, let me ask Google this question real quick.
Wait, how many show tapes have they done?
How long does a Laserdisc? Dang it, Chad. Let me do it again. Oh, how long does a Laserdisc rot it out? Not write it out. How long does a Laserdisc get? Question for me.
Yeah, and like I mean, nowadays you don't really see anyone using a Laserdisc.
Yeah, we wonder why.
Which I don't know. Probably if people know about it, I mean, I probably like nowadays people know about this now. But in the August 96 Laserdisc, according to the copyrighted names, there's a name there that's called Chuck E. Cheese Awesome Virtual Machine Pre-Show, which confirms that there was a pre-show before segment 1. In the
Is it like
one of those little kids?
Is it the encore?
Yes. Yeah,
I was
telling kids' names and like robot names. It's very strange.
I was telling Chad this. I was telling Chad this a while back. I said I forgot what segment it was, but it was one of those kids, Chad. I think you remember it. So like that guy and that girl. And I was like, dude, I think they were dating in this whole.
Oh my god! This again.
The way that they were having those two kids together is just like, yeah, I think they were dating or something. I don't know.
Could this be called camera chemistry?
Camera chemistry.
Oh my god. Anyways, I got your Google result.
Okay.
You can't see my phone now.
My phone.
Okay, so the first CD manufacturer in the UK said that it has done some research into the disc rot issue, found that most discs will self-destruct between 8 to 10 years.
So basically, yeah, like I said, it was a 5-year distance between, like, it was 97 to 2001, so it's like 5 years.
Yeah, so, yeah. So,
especially a Laserdisc, like one of the first CDs, I want to say mainstream, kind of, not really, in the US.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would have been already raw,
All right, so that answers my corporate has the laserdisc anymore because we're in 2022. It's been a
Yeah,
very long
they
time.
wouldn't have had it. Yeah, so they would have had
Unless
those.
they are smart enough to burn it to make it to like an actual CD, but I doubt there's a way you can do it. I mean,
yeah, there wouldn't be.
We're talking about.
But yeah, but if they were to able to remaster that stuff, which they can usually technically say, because that is a proper remaster, just to be clear.
I mean, they could do it if they wanted to. Like,
Yeah.
Bring it back for the 50th anniversary, you know?
I doubt they would, because I think it is a copyrighted song, if I'm not mistaken, unless it's the original.
What?
The "Don't Hurry to Worry." I think it is an original copyrighted song.
It probably is. I think in August 96, there's like 3 copyrighted songs. Are you ready for this?
Copyright.
There
Silicon Valley was, Walk Like an Egyptian wasn't original. It's a Jungle Out There was an original, I believe.
Well, it's probably taking inspiration from Alvin Tugmuth. I don't know. That's maybe. I don't know. I don't know that Walk Like an Egyptian is a copyright song. I know.
Yeah, Walk Like an Egyptian is it was by the Bangles.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they did Trying to Be Around was also copyright.
That was a copyright
original
song.
songs.
Yeah, original songs. Because I don't think they wrote "Don't Hurry to Worry." I don't think they wrote that.
It sounds like it. They did. There's no way. Hold on a second.
I don't think they did.
I know Deep Freeze wasn't original for sure.
Yes,
Steve did it.
Yeah, Deep Freeze was an original. Yeah.
Judging by the script that came out a while ago.
Yeah, the demo by Steve White. Yeah.
Steve White.
Maybe.
No. Wait, what the heck? What is this?
What? There's gonna be a lot of stuff to edit out today.
Let me check the show actually in general, to be honest with you.
Here in this tropical paradise, if you want to relax and take my advice.
We really should have the show be playing right now. That'd be hilarious. Because video apparently does work with the background, so that would have been brilliant to be playing it.
Yes, I was right. It wasn't original.
Oh, it wasn't?
It was.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm. It got remake again for 01 and 02. It says here, I'm looking at the 01 summer show. It said that it was an original.
I'll be damned.
So pretty much they'll use like 1 or 2, 4 songs from the AM, or 1 or 3, like only a few.
Yeah, there was
like
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
They will have to make I guess a big tribute or like a 45th anniversary tribute video.
It's just with the custom design that he did on the 3 stage, the time and energy and money that he spent too, that he put into those designs were like, dang, this is so freaking cool. It's like she had more text back then, even now. I mean, yes, we still have them now, which I'm gonna get that in a second, of really putting so much out. Like you see it now, you look at Pinesville stage, you look at Huntsville stage, it's like, oh wow, this is still amazing. They just really now we started I never knew nothing about the whole Brian thing, that he did all this, because it was some weird guy's name that submitted it. And I was like, dude, this is pretty incredible. This is amazing. Why we can't have 3 stages or in general stages like this today with custom designs, with making so unique the way that he did 95 with Destination Imagination in January 95.
Well, the thing is like I said before, there's going to be techs that care about their show, and some techs are going to take care of their games. That's how it works, unfortunately.
Yes.
And I thought I always thought it was the Hollywood stage.
Yeah.
And it was the big stage. I mean, I don't really know why it was called that. I mean,
the Hollywood stage would have been brilliant, but I think because it's trademarked, I think they wouldn't have been able to get away with it.
Gotcha. But it's the way how they did it to making that whole design of him putting in all his time and energy into the stages and filming it as well, which is just amazing. And seeing those pictures of what it we used to look like. Which had more footage too, by the way, but
Yeah.
just the way how he done it was just amazing. And RIP to for Mobile stage being 2.0. Just how his creativity, his mind was like, it's just amazing. It's great to see more people like inspired to lead to like you see
it's heavily, man. Like,
yeah,
I'll say this. I think without him, which like Brian hasn't really. Brian's a very private guy. I'll say that right now. He's very private.
Yeah.
He's a private man. He really hasn't talked to any fans like since like what, like 2000, like literally 20 years ago, pretty much.
I don't blame him.
And like, yeah, and like and of course after he left, he knows about the dance floor, the Kappa. He's a fan too, like, but just like undercover, like not really publicly.
Does he like the dance floor? If you know,
he didn't really say anything about it, but all he said was he saw it coming 20 years ago. Like he saw that like
20.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, so which I will get into. So in him leaving CEC, he mentioned that which when he said it, I got goosebumps because in my mind I was thinking of how Aaron Fector felt whenever the Rock of Fire turned to MMB. Is that there were literally after the alpha premiere, there were again like how the AM was, they were already planning on downscaling it, and he felt so bad, like wow, like yeah, and like and he mentioned that like oh so how come we cannot make like a Disney style show in these restaurants or like something around those lines. I forgot, but yeah,
that is a good point, actually.
Yeah, which is how Aaron said earlier about about the Rock of Fire turning into the Chuck E. Cheese characters. I guess technically downscaling the Rock of Fire, like so like y'all so y'all don't want a Disney style show, fine. I'll just y'all won't have one.
Right.
Oh man.
Brian saw the dance floor. I guess the concept of them removing the show 20 years ago, pretty much when the beta was being made. Because I think that was when the 60 moves were being made, and pretty much they were already like designing it literally right after the alpha had already premiered, like in a few stores.
Yeah.
So pretty much you had to. So the alpha was already dead like a year after it premiered, and then a few stores. So it was kind of sad.
That is sad, actually. That's like
yeah.
Well, damn. Well, shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about that. That's gonna disappoint some people.
Yeah, I mean, of course, when the beta was being installed, of course, some stores were getting the alpha, but
yeah,
but after that, it was just kind of dead.
Yeah.
Once the beta came out already.
Right. And the betas were already kind of unique because there was like a whole bunch of them in different versions of it too.
That's true. Which maybe the next evolution will be a whole series movie.
Which Brian did. Well, I don't think he personally like. No, I don't think he did. But I think he was slightly involved in it before he left while in the production of the beta.
I'm sure he was in some form.
Yeah,
because he stayed around to like 2001.
Yes, there's a paper on the website from the newspaper that's it's him and his coworker Brent Gray, another programmer. Them leaving
the one in the diagnostics.
Yes, matter of fact, any diagnostics commentary is Brian and Brent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're funny. They're
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
great. They were great, especially with the SNL bit. Yeah, that was awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love. I want
Oh,
to
not the
take a pause.
SNL Tonight Show. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wow.
I want to take a
Oh,
little
man.
pause right here. I want to take a little pause here, explain something about that commentary. I watched it the other night, and I remember when you're talking about the mouth movements. I can just imagine Brian and Ben how they're talking about the mouth movements and just making all these puns and jokes. And I don't remember if it was Brian or was it Ben, and it was my favorite part of it. They're saying like, "I hope you enjoy this long boring. I mean something sort of tape like
This
that
long
part.
commentary, long video, so we're gonna add some commentary, something like that.
Yeah, it was like they meant to say like I know they slip in like the boring part. They like switch the words out quick so fast. It was like yo, is that boring? It's just of course it's boring text
I'm
over here
surprised
watching it.
I'm surprised they didn't like mouth any words during that whole process, because like mouth open. Oh,
Yeah.
my God, that
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
weird.
If his lips ain't moving, they ain't talking.
Yeah, but I would love to see more unique stages in the future, but with the future we're having right now, I don't think it's going to
I
happen.
doubt it.
Yeah, at this point.
It's
As of
kinda
right
sad.
now, just like one tech that's trying to be unique. One tech.
Yeah, it's gonna be one.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
But yeah, like I said before, I'm hoping maybe at some time in the future. I don't know when this would be. Maybe there could be a way to rebuild that stage in some shape or
Yeah.
form. Because I'm sure some people would definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, a lot of people would.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Yeah,
people.
I'm sure Duncan would. I'm sure Brian would. I'm sure anybody who was a part of that project would, and I'm sure a lot of fans definitely would love that to see that thing.
And like, and even still, there's still a lot of stuff that was not that is yet to be a photograph or footage of it. I'm
Yeah.
especially talking about the showroom sign, the custom made awesome version showroom sign that was only made at Montfort. And there's not a single picture of it. The only thing that proves it exists is that Duncan mentioned it, that Shirley Atkins, aka the lady who designed the outfit for Chuck. And I believe I want to say she also no wait, that was Shirley Atkins. Never mind. no wait, no, that was Joe Kamen. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. Shoot. Do you have anything else you want to ask, Charles? Because this is this is like a big topic.
This is one I actually been wanting to ask now. Now of course in the evolution we did have say that this was like a business thing and all. So kind of curious, George. What made you want to reach out to me and help us out with this whole project that we're in the process of the second party evolution? And I know again, thank you again for helping us out. But what made you reach out to my DM and ask me if you want to help out and
Yeah, I really don't know.
Wow.
That's the perfect answer. That's the perfect answer to end the show. Good night. Anyways, I'm just kidding. You can continue.
Yeah, I really don't know. I just want him because I already know that like the information that we have on the website is not everything because that information was from 20 years ago when the internet was very, very low, which is the exact reason why we were only given 3 clips. Because imagine Brian saying that whole footage to Travis in like a slow internet, like I don't know, like the full 30 minutes.
It'll be like the fax, because faxes were slow at that time too. So
yeah,
This is the awesome.
Yeah, you get the point.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I couldn't
have,
I couldn't imagine uploading that big show file with that kind of internet back in the day.
Yes.
Oh my god.
and for years, everyone has been watching the same dream clips of like, oh, and like I was like, oh, yeah, like the same dream clips for almost 20 years. 20 years. So back to the beginning of how I started. I was like, how I started, doing the search, whatever. I said, yeah, like it's definitely time to at least get the full thing out because this is what everyone has been wanting to see for I don't know how many years.
I'm gonna say about
And not
20.
only like and like only like one person that we know contact has seen it in person.
Yeah.
Which is Donovan.
Yes, of
Right.
course. So what's the most special part about the whole stage to you? Like, what's the most special thing about it? Like, what caught your eye the most?
This whole thing started like when I was young and I was going to the website. I always loved the ages. I don't know why, but it was just how different, very different it was from the other stages with the alpha. But like it was so like very, very unique as a official / test stage that CZ produced, like themselves produced. Like it was bright, colorful, like a lot of stuff. And yeah, as a matter of fact, I will share this. I did have a nightmare of the Awesome Emergency
Really?
when I was young. Yes. And I don't know why, but it was me at this place. I don't know why. It was me at this place, and tell me why I get a Chuck E. Cheese, I'm assuming, and the showroom has the AM, and the show is playing May 2011.
What?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh,
In the show playing May
sad.
2011, and I don't know, but the moment I guess the introduction of like the 2011 2012 shows, like like, hey, kids, it's showtime. I guess Matt Daniel thing.
Yeah, that day.
Yeah.
After that would end, tell me why Chucky comes out, I guess, opens the door, and a famous line from the three clips at the time was Chucky saying,
Oh yeah, or was that?
no, it was I prepared to dive. Well, tell me why in my dream he says prepare to die. And I try to escape and the door shut and the room starts flooding.
Whoa! This is a Five Nights at Freddy's was right here.
Okay,
Yes.
I could probably top that. So I somewhat had a
Yes.
similar dream. Charles, you'll probably like this. I've never told this story ever, but I'm going to tell it now. So I can kind of agree to that. So I did have a nightmare one time. Ironically, it's a Studio C beta. Ironically, you know that song that was on YouTube for a while, Chuck E. Cheese Hell.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Hell, yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So that song was playing in the background. Apparently, it was programmed, and then for some odd reason, I don't know why, but the middle TV had the puppets on the screen, and then it grew arms and legs. It was coming towards people, and Chucky was still on the stage, looking like.
Oh, God.
And then literally all I did was I snapped my fingers and it just played Birthday Star Extravaganza.
Cool.
I don't know if that's much of a nightmare or if it's just a.
Now story time with Chad.
But anyways, back to it. Charles, actually, what makes this stage more special to you? Actually, let me ask you that.
It's all the fact that I was eating in this this.
What are
video.
you eating? Be professional, you idiot! You idiot! Be professional.
Sorry, I was hungry, dude. I told you earlier I was hungry. Anyway, yeah. So what really made this stage like special to me? It's like, okay, seeing from those street clips, always felt like, man, we gotta have more footage of this stage, and it's like, no, we can't have it because it's how the whole show played and based itself out with the dialogue. It was so different. From hearing this stage version, I was like, okay, so it sounded a bit different. We never cast the original footage, what it was. And I'll be honest, I kind of did doubted George on this little project journey. I was like, there's no way people are gonna find this. I mean, there's a lot of things people want to find for years.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
I've
like,
been wanting to try to find it too, so I'm sort of with you.
yeah, it's like it's either you find it or you don't find it, and it's
Yeah,
like,
it can go both
dang,
ways.
I actually now take everything back I said, because I mean, I didn't like doubted you, but it's like there's no way you could find it, but you like you went out your way and went to go find every footage you can or piece of the lost media to get to where you are today. But what amazed me is like how the whole stage went, the programming of it, the how it was differently from the existing stage version, and just the history in general, that whole stage, how it became and how it become like they were in the competition with Discovery Zone during that time as well.
Yeah.
And so they had to upgrade their whole game up. And the Awesome Bench Machine, I kind of wish it was one of those stages that should be, say it with me, folks, appreciated more for its great history, concept, and you can watch the evolution for all that part. But I just love it. And the way that they did the talking heads back then too, which is pretty amazing. And the special effects that they had, especially with two screens, like one side you can see one side of the characters, the other side you see the other side of the characters.
Yeah.
It's just, and it makes me think too, like what would the other showcase look like? Like with Walk the Dinosaur, we could see Chucky's chamber doors close, and at the part where Chucky walking off the screen, he'd be back on stage. Or like Short Dressed Mouse, you have one side, let's say like you have the left side of Chad will be Chucky, and the other side will be the band members, like in the kids. And it's like, and I okay, this one I really cannot say, and it's really hit in my mind for a while. Do you think Secret Asian Man gonna have Chuck chamber doors closed or no?
I would doubt it, because that as far as I was concerned, that was a pre-filmed film.
Yeah, the context was it was a pre-film. I just don't know, like, would the door be closed during that time or not? That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, they scripted it different. I don't know.
Maybe
I know that Brian said that like the way he programmed it is how if the Chuck walk around was screwing now, so it was probably closed.
Gotcha.
I don't think he wouldn't really pay attention to the context of the show.
Yeah, I think Trying to Beat Around wasn't, because Chuck only appeared with the drums and that was it.
Which is it's really sad because I know that if you think about it, the entire, well, maybe not, well, not all of it, but I think the entire August 97 show is like it's just Chuck behind the door, because the Walker was mostly out, except in I think in If You Like It Like That, I want to say the Walker only appears once, and
he appeared one time, and then he like went back into his like he
Yeah.
was off the screen.
Well, the rest of the songs, the bot is I'm assuming programmed in the beginning of the dialogue and at the ending of the dialogue. And that's about it. The song, I doubt it.
Deep Freeze, his chamber doors was closed the whole time.
Yeah.
Don't Hurry to Worry. And then
Right.
Walk Like a Egyptian, Silicon Valley was it? I ready for this wasn't at all. I mean, it's pretty cool. I just wish we had like more footage out there. Like, what would the rest of the shows be like? Would it be
96 footage is out there, in which it was confirmed by Brian, but it's only a small bit. It's not like it's not a full show. It's only like it's just them showing Chucky. Well, maybe I should explain more.
Yeah.
There's more footage of the AAM, but from doing like myself trying to find it right now as we're speaking, it looks like it's gonna be impossible, as it's just a local Dallas
the news thing, yeah.
Yes, it's a Dallas news station covering on the AAM, and I'm pretty sure just either the main people talking from corporate out there, because because there is a picture of, I guess, a group picture of everyone from corporate by the AAM. I guess that's premiere day, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, it's just them talking, and then quickly it was so Chucky singing, and that's about it. Like, I'm pretty sure the footage of August 9th in action is probably like what, like 10 seconds to 5 seconds long. I don't know.
Right.
Most likely the case, but any other like home video, which I'm very surprised that like home video footage of the AM has yet to surface online.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
surprised. I was gonna say that too. Like, there's none.
We only got
unless it is on YouTube, but it's under a different title, like Josh's birthday party.
Yeah, you have to look up those crazy titles like Birthdays at Chuck E. Cheese or with the misspelled Chucky. That's what you have to look for.
Yeah. Funny footage we got them on for besides the Awesome Adventure Machine. We got one with the Showbiz where they had the Munch Baby Band.
Yeah.
And a clip of the Studio C, but that's the only two show tapes.
Yeah, we also have we have some of the Studio C Alpha and some of the costume parts too.
Oh yeah, true, with the training tapes.
With the training tapes.
I do wonder.
Yeah.
I do wonder, since Montfort is, well, that little area of Montfort of the building is still intact as we're speaking, which I'm hoping it still is, because the Target is actually remodeling. We're hoping that the Target doesn't expand it into a super Target.
Yeah, that's my main concern too. Yeah.
And from the looks of and like recent pictures of it, of fans outside of it, it looks like the Alpha is still intact.
Yeah, it looks like the same layout. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a nice little showroom too.
Yeah, in a very weird and cool, I'll say it's a weird, cool layout of the showroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's been like a ton of showrooms that have been really nice, but I think that one was very unique, especially because of the training videos.
Yeah.
So everybody kind of recognizes it as like.
I wonder if in the back room, like in the big back room, if boxes still out, contained, if there's still like like smaller pieces that are left behind at from the Chuck E. Cheese and Montfort.
I wonder if they're in the ceiling. That's what I'd be curious about.
Probably the attic, the big attic. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. So I mean, I would love to go down there and to go see it. I doubt they would let us in there, but it'd be kind of nice,
Right.
Because I mean, no one's really gotten access inside since the 90s.
No. I did hear from someone that recently last week visited, and supposedly I think next week or this week coming up, they might go inside. So a fan might actually visit Montfort for the first time. I don't know how many years.
All right.
I'm gonna say probably 22 years.
Yes, 20 plus years.
20 plus years, yeah.
Yeah.
God, that's a scary thought. God damn.
I'm just hoping that, like, at least, because it's weird that they left the Alpha intact.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they didn't trash it, or at least try to take it apart.
Yeah, that was surprising, but at the same time, it's not, because it happens.
That's
true. Oh yeah, it happens a lot.
Well, hopefully in the future we can find more stuff about the Awesome Adventure Machine, because we could pretty much gained a lot more knowledge now than we did before, especially with this Alpha. A lot more. Mm-hmm. So, because everything's a lot more clearer, and maybe there's, like I said, maybe we can make it happen to where we can actually build one. Maybe if you guys want to see that, happen, let us know. We can probably work something out. Maybe.
It's unknown at this point.
It's very unknown. Because, I mean, Charles says I can build it. I don't think I can, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't have the space for it. Because it's like, what? It's like it's like a 3-stage size, so it's freaking huge.
Yeah, which the with the platform if you see now, like in the full size picture, that's actually a 3-stage platform. So the whole stage was on the 3-stage platform.
Yeah, and it's like built over it, so that's bigger than my entire studio.
Yeah.
Oh God. There's gonna be a space to put that thing, and I doubt we would ever have one anytime soon, unless there's an abandoned Chuck E. Cheese somewhere. Is there anything else you want to add, Charles?
Yeah, sure. One thing I want to add. What is the next plan of finding Lost Media? What's your next agenda list looking like?
Oh wow. I sometimes get this question a lot from other people.
Yeah.
But as of now, I'm not ready to share. This whole AM took about half a year just to get. I started in like June of 2021, and officially it ended. Well, technically it's still going on because of the news coverage, but technically our main prize ended in December. So I'm not really too sure on my next project.
Gotcha.
But I know I really want to do a early 80s restaurant that was part of Chuck E. Cheese. Wolfman Zaps, definitely.
Ooh. That'd be cool, actually. I want to see that.
Yes.
I definitely want to see that. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, George, thank you for joining us, man. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, this was probably one of our interesting episodes, actually.
Yeah.
This is probably one of our more special ones, I think. And then on that note, it's time to end the show. And if some of y'all are still here, and thank y'all if you are, we have a special treat for you. So we're going to end tonight's show with a little bit of a mashup.
Check out the remix. Oh, sorry.
Well, we're gonna play it right now. Speaking of mashup, we're gonna play it right now. So because if y'all saw the pre-show, we're gonna end it with this one. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you haven't listened to it already, I'll put the link down in the description below, and we'll also put it on the end card as well. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Charles, get mouse ears.
All these would merge, actually.
And shout out to George. We'll provide his links down in the description below. And of course, you can follow us. You can follow me on Studio Showbiz Entertainment and our new page. We're gonna be getting some new stuff soon as well. So hopefully you can see that.
Before you add in the mashup, make sure you check out my recent interview that just dropped it a while back at Inspired Conversations. Okay, that's all I want to add.
Okay. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And for those who are actually still watching after this very, very long video, we really do appreciate it. But hey, it's better than 5 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
That is very true. And again, thank you to George for joining us. And we will see you all in the next episode. We will talk to you then.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, presenting the star of our show, Mr. Chuck E. Cheese!
Hi, everybody! Like the man said, I'm Chuck E. Cheese, and this doohickey is my awesome adventure machine. You're about to boldly go where no audience has gone before. Prepare for takeoff. Hypersonic wings? Check. Photon ramjet engines? Check. Brand new now road atlas? Check. All right. find you real soon.